What's cracking, everybody? Benji Bruce here with Speaking Lifestyle, and in this video we're going to go over 2 different ways to get 10K and up coaching clients. Because when I started, I didn't originally say, hey, I want coaching clients. In fact, I still don't say that. I don't actually like coaching. I got to admit that. But what happened was, in the beginning, so I was doing the 2K coaching, or the 2K program. I included group coaching with it. And then a few people sent me an email saying, hey, I would rather just do one-on-one. And they offered to pay a whole lot more. I said, no, please don't. No, please, no. And then I started getting coaching clients, a few coaching clients. And so there's essentially 2 ways to get coaching clients. And there's, well, at least 2 ways that I thought about. And so if I thought of it, then those are the only 2 ways ever. So technically, I'm going to go over the 2 different ways to get the coaching clients. Now, the first way was actually a way that a guy did to me. And I thought it was really good because a while ago, with all the ads going on, I'm doing Facebook ads, and this guy said, like, hey, what do you think about doing YouTube ads? And I said, yeah, I've actually considered it. And then what he did is he sent me a video, and the video wasn't just a regular video. It was a video specific to me. He was like, okay, Benji, here's what we're going to do with the YouTube ads. You can see this, then we're going to take your videos, then we're going to do this. And he was talking specifically to me. It wasn't just, hey, I can do your YouTube ads for you. And so this is how you get your first coaching client. And this is essentially account-based marketing. This is actually what I do to get the high-end speaking gigs as well. But this is like account-based marketing. And what you do is you essentially find like 10 or so clients, or just a few clients, just a few people, and you specifically point them out. You say, I'm going to work with him. I want to work with him. I want to work with her. I want to work with her. You specifically point people out in terms of who you want to work with. Then you build a custom campaign. And this really depends on what you do as a coach, really. But let's say you're a web designer. So you're a web designer, you want to build someone a website. You point someone out, you say, okay, Kobe Bryant, I want to build Kobe Bryant a website. And then what you do is you just go ahead and just freaking build a website. And you build a website just for him, maybe like the homepage, maybe not the whole thing, but you just build something specific to him. And there's this picture, Kobe Bryant, there's a basketball, him spinning a basketball, and you're like, look at what we can do. We can make your website 1,000,000 times better. And you just give them a taste of what's possible. After you build this, then you email them, then you contact them, you say like, hey, I noticed your website looks cool, but I can do it way better. And then you send them a link to what you did, to what your website is. You're like, Kobe, I know you're the bomb diggity in basketball, but I'm the bomb diggity in website design, or whatever it is you're coaching. And then you send them that specific thing. That's what that guy did to me with the YouTube ads. He said, look, Benji, I know you're doing Facebook ads. I know you're doing this. What do you think about YouTube ads? Here, I made a video just for you. And because he did that, I watched it, and that's how you essentially get business. And so that's account-based marketing. And the second way is essentially what most people think in terms of coaching, is where you build an audience. And this is actually how I got the coaching people, where I just built an audience, where first you put out content. So you're putting out great content. You're like, I'm the bomb diggity. This is my great content. And you're putting out all this content. You build a list with ads, by the way. So you don't just put out content and hope people see it. You actually use advertising, because if you're not using advertising, it's going to take you a whole lot longer to actually build an audience. And you also don't really know if it's going to work or not, because you'll be working for like a year, 2 years, and you won't be sure, hey, does this actually work or not? Like, is it profitable? Whereas if you spent ads, you'll know like within a week or 2 weeks, like, okay, this works and it's profitable, and you'll know all sorts of things. So you build a list with ads. Then once you build that list of only a few people, you don't need 1,000,000 people. You build a few people, then you send the email out saying like, hey, if you want help solving X, then do this. Like, fill out a form, or send us a text message, or whatever it is the next step is in order to get the coaching client that you want, whether it's fill out a form, whether it's buy a product, whatever it is. But that's essentially, those are like the 2 different ways. And essentially what you're doing is you attract people by getting people to know what you're worth before you ask for them to pay. That's how you get coaching clients. People have to know that you're worth paying for before you ask them to pay you. And as long as you can do that, you'll get high-end coaching clients. And what you need to do is you need to show them the end result. So that's why the account-based marketing works so well. When you say, hey, I'm a web designer, look at the website I designed for you. We're not even working together. I designed this for you. Doesn't it look great? Doesn't it look amazing? Am I the bomb diggity or what? And you're doing this and you're showing them the end result before they have to pay you. Now, in the beginning, you do have to do certain things for free. A lot of people say like, oh, I don't want to do stuff for free. In the beginning, you have to do stuff for free. If you're not willing to do stuff for free, then don't expect to get business ever, 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 never again. And so you have to be willing to do stuff for free. And you can also, what attracts a lot of people as well is when you say you'll take a percentage. So if you know that there are certain things you can do, like let's say you're doing advertising and you've looked at this person's funnel, like you study them, because remember, you're doing account-based marketing, you picked 10 or so people and you're like, okay, he has a really good funnel. You're studying him. And then basically you say like, look, you don't have to pay us anything up front. Like you're not paying me at all. Instead, I just want to take a percentage of what I actually make you. And by doing that, not only are you going to make money from that, but people are much more likely to say yes to you because nothing is coming out of their pocket. And so it's not essentially, well, in order to get business, in order to get any type of business, whether it's coaching clients, whether it's speaking gigs, whether you're selling a product, whatever it is, you have to think along the lines of how do I show people that it's worth it before they have to pay? That's how you do it. And you just say, I'm the bomb diggity.